You blew it. I can tell you knew it, cause you was like screw it. And I guess I was fluent, cause I was like to hit you when the chickens included. I was going through it, ain't nothing more to it. All because you're too busy talking, no listening. You too busy doing the talking, no listening. I would put my ear to the wall and listen in. Right hand on the head, I'm like, oh, not this again. All because you're too busy talking, no listening. You too busy doing the talking, no listening. I would put my ear to the wall and listen in. Right hand on the head, I'm like, oh, not this again. 1 minute you're here, then you're gone. Seems like you did scared to be alone. I was giving you your space, I was running through your mind. Now you're running out of time this time. What you expect? You never had a queen on deck. I never was the type to be next. I'm the type to be kept. I'm the type to make a regret that he slept. Girl, it's smooth. Grab my hand and do it in to a little one too. It hurts to love again and it's all because of you. Look how the DJ plays the music to the right tune. It hurts to love again and it's all because of you. All because of you. All because of you.
DJ Booth, is there a problem with the music?
I think it is, baby.
You guys, is there a problem in the back? Cause I can do it a cappella.
Check, helicopter pad, dropping off a body bag. Money talk, guess I got to give a gab. Don't interject, don't intercept. You ain't on a jet, you ain't need a bitch with this kind of money. Yeah, I gotta order more, I ain't set the time once and
What you expect? You never had a queen on deck. I never was the type to be next. I'm the type to be kept. I'm the type to make a regret that he slept. Cause see, you ain't no listen, boo. My thing is this. My thing is freaking this. First of all, baby, it's Sweet Baby Red, the baddest, most thickest, most reddest bomb beat in the town, in the city, in the state, in the country, in the universe, in the galaxy, in the whole worldwide solar system. And I'm back like crack with another video. I can't lie. As y'all can tell by the title, y'all already know what this is about. This is a story time. The boy from Texas, fries, juicy, woo woo woo. This like the last part. It's like the finale or whatever and stuff like that. It took me a minute to do this. Girl, the last time I dropped a video about this story time was 6 months ago. A piece of me was holding on to it. I just couldn't let it go. I don't know why. I still think about it often, and I think that I just need to get it off my chest. But a part of me wanted to hold on to it. Like I said, I don't know why. But this time, we finna let it go. Like a poop in the air, but we finna release it, smell it a little bit, wipe it, go on by that business. You know what I'm saying? My homegirl been asking me for this video for months on end, and things of that nature. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, boom, set the scene. First of all, somebody had asked me about the healing process, about this whole situation, and I'm not too sure if I had spoke on it in previous videos, because I can't even bring myself to watch the previous videos, the videos before this. I'm not there at that point yet, or whatever, stuff like that. But I feel like the healing process, it was kind of like, the healing process was kind of like painful. It was crazy. It was kind of like an emotional roller coaster, because now that mind y'all, I never been doing nothing like this before. This is the first boy I ever talked to, seriously, right? And like, so all of this stuff was kind of like new to me, because you know, like whenever you're talking to somebody, and you like them or whatever the case may be, whenever you're going through something, that's the person that you want to talk to. Like, your feelings hurt, you mad, you angry, you sad, you happy, that's the person you want to talk to. But it's like, if it's like, my feelings hurt, my heart broken, I'm going through it, and it's like the person that I normally would go to is the one that caused it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was in a place where, like, mentally I'm over you, but emotionally I'm not. And that's like a crazy place to be, you know what I'm saying? Because it comes to a point that, like, it's like, I miss you, but I know I don't want to be with you. Or it's like, I miss you, but I know I don't want nothing from you. Because, like, I miss the laughs, I miss the good times, I miss the conversations, the late night phone calls, woo woo. But I don't miss you treat me like Meg Griffin. You know what I'm saying? I don't miss you treat me like Woody Bread. I do not miss you treat me like Cheetah Girls 3. And I did not watch Cheetah Girls 3. So that, and it was like confusing, because it got to a point to where I forgave him, and I feel like I'm still in this point. Like, everything that he did to me, I forgive him for that, but I ain't forgave myself because I'm at fault too. Whatever you want to call it, we're gonna call it spade a spade. I'm at fault too because it got to the point to where your intentions was probably wrong from jump, or maybe you did like me, I don't know. But your intentions was, I noticed your intention was wrong. But instead of me leaving after I realized that it wasn't what it was, I tried to make it be what I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you at fault for doing what you did, but I'm at fault for allowing it because it comes to a point where you know what's going on. You can't sit here and fake it and act like you don't. I peep game with them stuff like that, but instead I didn't leave. I allowed the heartbreak. I allowed the lies. I allowed the manipulation. I allowed the woo woo. And then y'all could be like, oh no, it's not your fault. This, that, third, from the fifth. It's like, let's take accountability. Ain't nobody slow here. You might be oblivious at the beginning. You might be oblivious at some point, but at some point you're going to get it. At some point you're going to pick it up, and instead of doing what you know you do, you're going to lie and you're going to sit there. Because when it feel good, it feel good. But when it get bad, it get bad. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of all that, like when I was deep in it, the way I would, I guess, cope or heal. First of all, girl, I made so many songs.
I don't need you, but I want you, yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? You keep telling me I'm crazy, but you made me, ain't it? Crazy thoughts I'm contemplating, fuck the shit my mama saying life is picture perfect, but I swear this ain't the one we painted.
Baby, I'm talking about I made songs.
You don't deserve what you have, well, you ain't deserve what you had, and I ain't deserve to get treated like that. I'm a treasure, you treat me like trash, overplayed my role, falling for lines, and really that's not how you acting, but I believed it. I'm sick to my stomach, I'm really disgusted by my own weakness.
After song.
Let me clear up the confusion so you suffer from delusion. Promise I don't want the boy that you so desperately pursuing. He be all up in my DM trying to link on me to see him. I ain't even stun a nigga on Reddit's where I leave him. I ain't fucking with no nigga that be fucking with you. I ain't fucking on no nigga that be fucking on whoever. Do better choose you. Never hate to be the one to tell you ain't too special.
After song.
He said he loved it when we laid up, no makeup. I call him, he compliant like the time that we take up. Clip phones off, can't trace us. We drunk off a vibe with no chaser. Tell me, am I the one that's on your mind when you wake up?
After song.
I was raised off of love, you was raised off survival. If you give me your trust, I promise, boy, I got you. I'm into you, so I tend to you. Be a lover and a best friend to you. I'll show you differently. Grab my hand, take a leap of faith, let's jump on 3.
After song.
Hey, future me, I got a question. We still blame ourselves for that one more than we regret it. You should've used a message or a time machine to tell me to my face just like the movies. You supposed to warn me, supposed to keep me safe, feel like you played me. You could've came back and saved me from all the shit that changed me. I'm no longer the same me.
After song.
I don't get mad, I get dressed. Nails done by me, love, the only time that I get pressed. Who you trying to impress? Tell me, who do you want? So them hoes make you stun in front. If I pull you on you, would you hate that? Would you pull me on me and just take that? This is payback, could you afford to find?
After song.
Up, you no good for my help, but I just want your love. I wanna get you back, but that's gonna hurt me to hurt you. But when you hurt me, that don't hurt you. The fights and the lies, all them calls you decline, all them tears that I cried. Don't you know this shit is hurtful?
After song.
How could you play me, nigga, when I gave my all to you? Love is a game I was willing to play, and I passed the ball to you. But why did you stall the shoot? Wait, who was that calling you? All in your threads, deleting texts. First you say nobody, now y'all just friends. I'm sitting here feeling delusional. What else do I gotta prove to you? I said love is a game I was willing to play. My mistake thinking I couldn't lose with you. I feel like I'm losing you, but who am I losing to?
After song.
How is love a drug when I feel pain? How is love power when I feel drained? How is love legal when it's killing all these people? Love is lethal. How I play to win when love a losing game. What you did to me, I ain't deserve it. I kept on going back. Guess I love the way you heard it. That ain't love, I had to learn it. Say you sorry and you mean it. How you sorry and repeat it. How you love me, nigga, look at how I'm treated.
After song. Girl, I'm telling you, like, I made so many songs, I could have made an album about it. Like, that really told me up, and that was like, that's how I express myself. I make music a little bit. I never released it, but I was asked to release the one song that I titled "The Boy from Texas," like the same title as this video. And I feel like that was one of my more emotional songs, because I could really, like, I really put my feelings into that song, because at the time that's what I was really going through. You know what I'm saying? But I was really going through it. I was really feeling those emotions. I was really everything that I said in that song, that's how I felt. The energy that y'all feel to that song, that's how I felt. I was sad. I was heartbroken. I was confused. I just was an emotional wreck at that point. And to keep myself from going crazy, I had to, by the beat, put it into a song and going on. Like, I started praying, started my Bible. I got closer to God and things of that nature. I moved away from home. Got me a little job. I moved to me a new place. Like, I just got out of my old environment where everything had took place for me emotionally. So I had to get out of that state to come to a different place so I could do better in my life, so I could better deal with that situation. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn to forgive myself, and I'm still working on it, because it's like, I thought I was stronger than that. Like, it's been like 3 years since that situation even happened. I forgave him everything. I forgave him for everything that he did. Like I said, but it's like I said, but I still beat myself up. Like, sometimes, like, I sit in my room and think about, like, because I thought I was stronger than it. Like, it's no way that I allowed that. I shouldn't even went through that. I shouldn't have let myself endure that, but I did. So it's like, how did you
You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. So boom, when we last left off of the story time, it was at the point to where I told y'all I was on live. He joined my live. Now I'm not gonna lie, girl. He joined my live and instantly my heart dropped to my stomach and started hunching it. I can't lie. Because it's like I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know how to feel, you know what I'm saying? He came in, I started stumbling on my words. Like I already stuttered, y'all know that, but it just got worse. Like a group of drunk friends leaving the club, trying to help each other into the house. That's how my words was feeling. Like they was just stumbling over each other. I got a stuttering times 10. I couldn't even form a proper sentence. I couldn't even form a proper thought. Like it's just, I couldn't form a proper emotion, right? So it was so bad that I just had to make up an excuse to end my life. Cause I just could not function. I didn't know, I just felt like, I don't even know. The inside felt like poor Wi-Fi or something. Like I just felt so out of place, so shocked, so confused. I'm just gonna say emotionally distraught. That's a good choice of words. It's just gonna have to be. So boom, I end the live. I text my friend. I say, girl, why is so and so in my live? Did I already tell? No, I didn't. Why is so and so in my live? So we talked about that. Had a little conversation. But he joined the live. He didn't say nothing. I don't know if I said it or not. He joined the live. He didn't say nothing. He said that he watched me. And well, I'm sorry, I'm moving too fast. So boom. That was it. He joined live, talking to my friend about it. Boom. I go live again, like a couple more lives after this. I'm on live again. I'm talking to my people. We talking among each other as we do. At the birthday, I see his name again. Right? So this time, I felt like the same emotions, but a little bit less. Like not as strong as they was the first time. So this time, I was checking to see if this really him. Like I was watching views, like he was in there for a minute, so he didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing the first time. Well, he couldn't say nothing the first time. I left too fast. He couldn't say nothing the first. He didn't say nothing the first time. He ain't saying nothing this time. He just said that he was watching. He was in there for like a couple minutes. He was in there for a little bit. I'm like, oh, this is odd. Excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Because I have not talked to you in so long. We ain't been in interaction. We ain't interacted with each other in so long. You was almost out of my mind. So it's like for you to just pop up out the burgundy, it's kind of like shut the front door and go out the back. You know what I'm saying? Like it was kind of crazy to me, but he stayed there, didn't say nothing. I talked for the rest of my life, everything was good. So this happened for like a couple more lives after that, right? Like a couple like back to back to back. I can't fake it. And I might be faking it. I might be over exaggerating. I do be lying sometimes. You know what I'm saying? One day he came in my live, same old. It's like at this point, he came into my live and I didn't feel the type of way. Because it got to the point where I was used to him coming in there. I was used to him coming in. I was used to him watching. I'm used to him not seeing that, right? So boom. I'm talking about people. He come in and I'm reading through the comments out the burgundy. I see his name. It said, yo. I say, what? But I'm quick on my feet. Like, even though they tripped me up, I had to get back right. Like, cause my mom like, this gotta be left because something ain't right. But I said, hey, right. That's all he said. He said, yo. I said, hey. When I'm by that way, I'm talking to my people. We kicking and we chatting on live as we do. And things of that nature. And, you know, I'm thinking like just a regular old live, like usual. But I should have known from that, like it was different this time because he said, yo. So, boom. Fast forward. I ended up getting off live, you know, not really thinking much about it. And I see that I got a message request. And this was like really calming to me because I would be on live like hours on end. You know, people would be coming in. They're like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. Or I love your energy. We should be friends. Woo, woo, woo. And so it would be rare for me to get off live and not have a guest request from somebody telling me like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you're from Arkansas, or we need the link because I stay in Little Rock, woo, woo, right? So I'm checking the guest request thinking it's going to be one of them. To my surprise, the girl is him.
It's a trap. Nope, it's a trap, and I'm not gonna react to this book.
I said, shut the front door and go out the back, because what is you doing here? What is you doing here, you know what I'm saying? So he texts me, he like, what's up, how you been? And things of that nature. Let me go. Oh, I got my phone right here. Because I took notes. Girl, this happened years ago, but I took notes in this phone, so I got this phone. Let me see something. Okay, I'm finna go to the messages, but as I'm reading the messages, I'm gonna put them up here. So I can see them for y'all see. Boom. So he had texted me, he said, what's up, how you been? I texted back, I said, hey, I've been good, how about you? Mind y'all, when he texted me though, I was real emotional again, because like, I don't even know, like, girl, I'm not even gonna fake the phone, girl. I've been waiting for this moment, because it's like, I've been hurt for so long. I've been down for so long. Then I gotta prove to you that I'm over you. The whole time I wouldn't. I'm not over you, boo. And you probably know that's why you're here. They said that a man can sense when you almost over him. So that's why he came back. He smelled it and stuff like that. But he texted back and said, I've been good, trying to take this one day at a time. I was on your live. I was the one that said, yo, sometimes that's all you can do. Now, mind you, my mind, it's like a little mental thing. So I feel like I'm finna get you back because you normally or used to, when he would say stuff like that, I'd be like, oh, what's wrong? What's the matter? Do you want to talk about it? Woo, woo, woo. But it's like, now I'm not seeing it. Now you finna get like the cold part of me, like the cold shoulder me. Like I'm not really just gonna be so sympathetic, empathetic. I'm not gonna be one of the aesthetics with you because you don't really get that from me no more. Like you don't get all that. Like you might got me a little bit, but you don't got me that much. You might got me just a wee, but you don't got me like a little dad would do you. Like you got a little dad. Yeah, I know the profile picture and the name could be with the comments. What made you text me? Cause like what did make you text me? Like we ain't talked at this point. We talked for like over no year. We ain't talked like over no year because the last time we had text. The last time I talked to him was like February 4th, 2023. And then I talked to you like what? May? No, I talked to you like in January, March, April. Yeah, I talked to you in like, it doesn't matter, girl. I don't know. Why you didn't say, hey, so-and-so? He wanted me to say his name. Like, he was like, oh, why you didn't say, hey, government? Because my thing is, why do I need to say, hey, government? Like, I feel like, hey is enough. You're not that special. Got to be is if you think you is or still is. You know what I'm saying? That's one. Two, I didn't say it's government because you know how whenever you're dealing with somebody and you know what you're dealing with them or you used to deal with them, whatever the case may be, and if you do like one wrong move, one wrong blink, one wrong breath, one wrong doing, that you're gonna think everybody knows who you talk to or used to talk to or deal with. So like that's what that was. Like I feel like if I did too much, I'd be like, oh, that's so and so. Oh, that's Fries. And the whole time like Fries could have been anybody. Like you know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's why I was thinking in my head, means like to not blow my cover. Cause why would I want everybody to know? Why would I want the world to know the boy that played me? The boy that I taught how to cook fries. Why do I want everybody to know who the boy is I taught how to cook fries? And my thing is, them fries still bother me. Like I went to therapy about them fries. I'm not kidding. Like I went to therapy about them fries, and most of my therapy session was about them fries. Cause my thing is, I'm still teaching you how to cook fries, and you still gonna ghost me and go back to your ex. If your ex knew how to cook fries, you never been in my face. Exactly. And I know your ex don't know how to cook fries because you hear my face, but you still gonna ghost me to go back to your ex that couldn't cook fries. Folks, people not cooking fries. People not cooking fries. And people not cooking fries because people don't know how to cook fries. I taught you how to cook fries, and not no regular fries, Chick-fil-A fries, and you still gonna leave, ghost me, and go with somebody who can't cook no mother. Girl, I'm getting hot. I'm telling you. I just want to rise by that grease and smack both of them. Him twice, though. The ex can't really do nothing, but people go to jail for accessory all the time. Wrong place at the right time, right place at the wrong time. If you want to play, you should have been there. You wouldn't have got slapped. You wouldn't have went to jail. You wouldn't have had to do the crime. I mean, you wouldn't have had to do the time. So they said, why you didn't say, hey, so-and-so? I passed your live and decided to check up. I said, hey, the government was not necessary because it wasn't. Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was not your first time in my, this happened, okay. Yesterday was not your first time in my live. I saw your name pop up on a different live. What made this one so special? I don't know. I guess I didn't have the courage to text you. Low-key was scared. Scared for what, though? Because if you ain't did nothing, what you scared for? You know what I'm saying? And so after he said low-key was scared, something in my spirit, I don't know why I pointed in my brain, something in my spirit said, go check his Twitter. Because not mind y'all, like I told y'all previously, I probably didn't, that this type of person who put everything on his Twitter, like everything was on his Twitter, like he could have just farted. It's like, oh my gosh, I just farted and this thing's so bad. Like, why do we need to know that? Oh my gosh, I just fingered my butt. Like, why are you telling folks? No, why are you fingering your butt though? That's the. So I went to check his Twitter and whatnot, and I seen the Twitter, and some was like, basically, I'm not gonna say too much, but it let me know that he was into it with somebody about whoever the person he was, like he was arguing with somebody over the person that he's supposed to be in a relationship with. And so I'm like, okay, so this is why you is in my face again. This is why you are in my face again, because you and your partner is not doing right. So then you come back to me. I'm not no rebound no more. I didn't know if we were good or not, right? So boom, no, that's actually when I went to look at his Twitter. When he said I don't know if we're good or not, so I went to look at his Twitter because sometimes you know if you tell the truth, you wouldn't have to run with a lie. That's what he said. His mama used to say him all the time. So now I'm gonna use that back on you. How would your mama feel if she knew that you was out here running with these lies that she told you not to run with? You not running with you not telling no truth. You telling lies, so you running with the lies. You're a liar. Exactly. And your daddy not no good, so you no good, Junior. I said, you not stun me for real. You never have. That's why you had to build up the courage, because you know I ain't deserve that. That was kind of my fault though, for trying to hold something down that ain't want to be kept. Red, I never was trying to sweet talk you and get back under you. I was just checking on you. But hey, if it's like that, I can't do nothing but accept it. Real talk. Girl, I'm messing up tonight. I'm trying to sweet talk me. Why you getting so defensive? If that was not your motive, if that was not your intent, I really don't know. I don't really think that much about it, honestly. I'm lying. I thought a lot about it, because it's like, what do you want? Because I'm almost over you, and then boom, out of burger, you pop back up. You pop up acting like you just checking on me, acting like you care, acting like this, that, third, fourth, and fifth whole time. You and your man is into it. Certain that even though I shouldn't, I'ma let you in. What's your purpose? Now you wanna be friends? Wanna get me close just to hurt me again? I can't let you. Try hard, but I can't forget you. You're so forgetful. How you forget who? Using me for games with your ex, huh? Can't answer calls, but can text, huh? So you miss me, nigga, miss me, forget you, and I'm fake check up. I'm saying, so it's like, what did you come over to me for? Like, are you looking for a romantic partner or a battle partner? Because I don't play Mortal Kombat like that. It's a cute little game, but I never liked enough to play in real life. If y'all gonna fight, do that on y'all end, do that on y'all terms. Don't bring it over here with me. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody getting jumped, it's gonna be you. Exactly. And so boom, I kept thinking about it I did keep thinking about it for a little bit as I talking to it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my friends, and then all my TikTok people. He fine real. Yes, he is to me. See this? Bossy. He is real handsome. Text him if he takes back. That's not gonna make me feel good. I just need, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, and I'm trying, and I don't need to. That's the thing. I don't need to like him at all. I couldn't get it out of my mind. I couldn't get over it. Woo woo. So I just so happened to be on TikTok one night, right? And I seen this video. This girl said that she was dealing with this boy, and it went bad, and she couldn't get over him. But the way that she got over him was she added him on Snapchat. He never added her back. Now I don't know how that helped you get over him. I don't know what that did for you mentally, emotionally. I don't know why it took not to be added back on Snapchat for her to get over him. But all I know is I was desperate enough to try anything. I'm desperate enough to try anything but voodoo, hoodoo, doodoo. You know what I'm saying? So I had Snapchat in my eyes only. Why? I don't know. Not because I made a fake account and watched him off that account. Him and 2 other dudes that I had a crush on at the same time. That's not why, but I went to my eyes only. I got his Snapchat and then I added him. And think I'm like, oh, okay. When I wake up, he's not gonna add me back. I'm gonna be over him. Girl, why I woke up the next morning, not only did he add me, but he texted me. I said, geez, Louise, crackers and cheese. He texted me. He said, do I got the messages? I think I do got the messages somewhere. Let me see. They not in this phone. Hold on, let me check this one. This one did. Girl, oh my gosh, my phone is dead. I gotta hurry up and charge it for my grandpa get it. I do not want him to see what I be doing in this phone. He said, was this a mistake? Nah, it wasn't a mistake. I just saw your name in my people. You may know it was wondering what would happen if I added you. I lied to him. I never seen your name in my people. You may know. I had you stored away in my eyes only, but you don't know that. So, but you told me to exit your life. Well, actually, I never said those words. However, I did say I was just wondering what would happen if I added you. Okay, I understand. Yeah. Are we cool? I said, yeah, we good. Can we talk one day on the phone whenever you ain't busy? And my thing is, I wanted to say yes. I wanted to say yes, but then, like, y'all know me. Like, y'all know. If y'all know me, y'all know I said yes, though. If y'all know me, I know I said yes. I let him, I did. I had to put on a little stunning front real fast to make it seem like I didn't want to talk to you the whole time I did. What we gonna talk about? He said, just wanted to catch up, but it's cool if you don't want to. I just wanted to catch up. I just wanted, what? He said the same thing. Oh, I just wanted to check up on you that day. Yeah, we can. He said, okay. I don't know when I'm gonna be free today. I don't know when I'm gonna be free today, though. It might be late. I'm gonna hit you up, though. Slow down. I think I'm getting too. Just slow down.
Many unbearable hours later.
You free? He said, yeah. What about you? I said, yeah. I said, did you still want to talk? He said, yeah. So I gave him my number. He said, I'm finna call you. I said, okay. He said, I called. Now, I don't know what happened to why I had missed the call, but I had missed the call. I don't know if I was trying to put on my stunt in front, but I had missed the call or whatever and stuff like that, right? So, boom. I ended up calling him, and we got on the phone. Let me put my notes down, girl. Hold on. Oh, they're not in my iPad. They're not in here? What? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I got the notes. So let me see. Where we at with it? He ended up being on the phone, and he was telling me, I don't remember how I started off, but I do remember that on the phone, he ended up telling me that the day that he had first texted me on TikTok where he said, what's up, how you been? He said that wasn't him, that was his best friend, right? So I said, oh, your best friend know that we had that little situation or whatever, stuff like that? And he was like, no. He was sitting beside her, and he seen me on TikTok live, but she said something. I mean, he said something. He's like, oh, why y'all quit talking? And then he was like, I don't know. And whatever he said after that, I really did not, I cannot tell y'all what he said after that, because after he said, I don't know, it's like something snapped on the inside of me. And I was trying to keep my cool, I was trying to keep my calm, but I just couldn't let that go. And before I even knew it, I was like, what you mean you don't know? And then he was like, I don't know. I was like, but what do you like? No, like, I'm asking, like, what you mean that you don't know while we stopped talking? He said, I don't know. So boom. They set me off, girl. They set me off like a firework on the July 4th. Set a fire under my butt, and I just got to popping it. I'm like, oh, you know why we stopped talking? You did this, you did that, woo, woo. You feel like love wasn't real, I tried to show you. You feel like nobody had your back, I tried to show you. Like, I stayed in your corner like a bad kid. Like, whenever you was mad, I was in your mad corner, your happy corner, your sad corner. Whichever corner you was in, I was in too. Boxing ring corner. Whenever you ready to fight, I was ready to fight. Like, I just had your back. I did all that, girl. And when that probably went like a good like 5 minutes though, no shade. But after I said all that, you know what this man told me? He said, I don't really remember, but if that's what you say, I have to take your word for it. Okay. Okay. So I say, what you mean? He said, I don't know. But you said it's how it happened, so I gotta take your word for it. If I could reach through the phone and put my hands around his neck and put my thumb into his throat and poke a hole in it and just split it apart like a hot dog bun, I would have did that. We both lived through that together. Different perspectives. I probably seen a 6, you probably seen a 9 or a 10. How bad as you ever had, but we both know what happened. You probably got the better end of the stick. I probably got a short end of the stick, but we both lived through this situation, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about that, and then he was like, oh, hold on, my sister calling me. So, okay, cool. Mind y'all, I'm outside in the car because, excuse me, I was living with my mama and daddy at the time, and I didn't really want everybody in my business. The walls is thin, like, the walls so thin, you probably hear my coochie leak. Like, you probably hear the waters in my coochie. Like, the little ocean sound, you could hear that. So, I went outside the car, so there won't be nobody in my business like that. And, come in.
You don't know. I think you're talking to yourself. The Wi-Fi. I mean, it ain't off with it. I don't know what's going on with it right now.
No, I'm not live.
Oh.
We already paid it. We're probably gonna call them people tomorrow. Okay, that was my twin coming in to talk to me. Where I left off. So he ended up saying like, oh, my sister calling me, he got the phone. So like I said, mind you, I'm outside in the car. I think like a minute went by, a minute or two. I texted back, I said, it's no rush. I'm not rushing you and things of that nature. Like if you want to talk to us, you can talk to us, that's fine. But if you ain't called back by 25, I'm going to house. I think it was 24. I don't know if it was 19 or if it was 24, but I said if you don't come back by one of the 20 or the 25, I do remember it was 20. I'm gonna just go back in the house. He called back instantly, like immediately, right? So boom, he called me back instantly after I said that. So in the phone, we catching up, we talking. He telling me how he stopped smoking, how he got his CDLs, how he changed his life around for the better, and things of that nature. Been working on his attitude and whatever stuff like that. Like he was even asking me questions back. He was acting like, he was interested, ask me like, oh, you still like Mickey Mouse? Woo woo. We was in to talk about the Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion because y'all Megan Thee Stallion beef. Because I'm Nicki Minaj, she Megan Thee Stallion, and we used to like go back and forth about that all the time when we was like in our little situation. This was around the time where she dropped Bigfoot, and they was going back and forth on the internet Blase. And I feel like in the midst of all of this, I started remembering, because mind y'all, the sole purpose of me getting on this phone call in the first place, was to prove that I was over him. I wasn't. Excuse me, because while I was on this phone call, I remember that I missed him so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I missed him so much. I missed the laughs. I missed the talks. I missed his voice. I just miss being in his presence and things of that nature. So I feel like it really didn't. I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna say it didn't work the way I wanted it to, but I knew it wasn't gonna go like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, we just be lying to ourselves to try to get us so we could feel good about doing what we know we shouldn't be doing. But I knew what was going on, and things like that. I'm actually not sure how the conversation came up, but he was more or less saying that he was asking if we was like he wanted to text me every day. I forgot how it came about, but he wanted to text me every day. And I'm like, oh no, it's not really giving it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know. I don't even remember how it came about, because he wanted to text me every day. He was like, is we cool? I was like, oh, we all right. He was like, well, can I text you every day and check up on you? I was like, I probably won't talk to you every day, but I mean, you could text me if you want to. And he was like, oh, it's no need, there's no point, woo woo. He's like, oh, you might as well add me on Snapchat and block my number and things of that nature. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, why? I'm like, I don't think it's a problem, because I really don't mind doing it, but I'm just trying to figure out, why does that bother you so much? Why should I have to do that? He's like, because I'm gonna want to talk to you, I'm gonna check you every day, see how you're doing, it's just the person I am. Whole time you're trying to reel me back in. I'm not no fish. You trying to reel me back in? No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no thank you. I'll tell him, baby, I don't even talk to myself every day. You never finna talk to you every day? No ma'am. That's what I was telling him. So I was going back and forth about that. So he finally settled with, he said, all right, well then, how about you just text me whenever you feel like, or whenever I'm on your mind. Whoa, I was gonna never text you again. I'm lying again. I should be trying to seem so tough and so hard, but like, I don't know, girl. I don't even know. Like, I also ended up telling him that me and my people we was talking about him on TikTok, because I don't know if y'all was around, but it was a time when I had this page. I was like, I just posted a video right here. Anyway, now listen, Tinker 2. My thing is this. My thing is fucking this. I'm just trying to figure out why your cold spaghetti and steamed sorrel Inez be so eager to post yourself on social media. Hey, but you're not even that social in real life. So why is you trying to be social on the media? It's giving, oh, since I barely pop out like that, let me go ahead and post up on social media so bitches know I'm still alive. So bitches know I'm still breathing. What's wrong with bitches thinking you dead, Tink? What's wrong with that? Why do bitches need to know you alive? What's that about? You just want to be seen so bad. That's all it is. Well, guess what, Tink? Peekaboo. I see you. You've been seen. Now relax. Or like in the full screen. I don't know. So I used to make them videos and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, me and my people talk about you. Woo. He was like, which video? Because he did make me a pretty little coin, though. I'm not gonna lie. He made me a pretty penny. Well, I made a pretty penny. I just took all the situation and talked about it on TikTok. I think from all the viral videos, all the viral sounds, like the celebrities was using my sounds, the big people on TikTok using my sounds still being used to this day. Well, I'm done talking to you. This conversation is over. No. Not just no. Hell fucking no. Hey, I think I had like almost $2,000 ready to cash out. I never got it though, because I got banned, because I told the folks that I was a work from home too. And you can find me on Facebook Marketplace, because somebody asked me what I do for work. Like, you don't be in my business. You see him on TikTok every day in and day out. What you mean what I do for work? You know what I'm saying? He told me that he just missed talking to me. Now, mind y'all, he told me he missed talking to me. I didn't say it back. I just got quiet. Because mind y'all, back October the 7th, when I was on FaceTime with him, like I told him I missed talking to him, he didn't say nothing back. When he got quiet, and then he was like, I was like, hello? He was like, I heard you, I just know what to say. What you mean? Say it back? No? So I felt so good in that moment, because I just missed you, or I missed talking to you, or something like that. I just didn't say nothing. Even though I did miss you, even though I did miss talking to you, laughing and joking and keen and stuff like that, I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. Like, I want you to feel how I feel. So boom, 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 fast forward, I had ended up asking him what made him stop talking to me, because he was like, he don't know. Because mind y'all, prior to this, or like in the middle of us talking, I told him 3 times. I said, if you ever get tired of me, if this is something you feel like you never want to do, then just let me know. The first time he said, I'm not going to get tired. The second time he said, I forgot what he said the second time. But the third time he said, I got you. So I should have knew something then. I did not know nothing then. Next thing he said, he don't know. I say, so why am I trying to cut you off? You didn't let me. He said, because I didn't want to let you go. I didn't want to lose you. So you didn't want to lose me, but you wanted to play me instead? That really don't make nothing close to sense to me, right? So boom, I'm the type of person that if I if I want to know something, I'm gonna ask you multiple times at random, like, cause I feel like if I feel like you lying, if I feel like it's something more, I'm gonna keep asking over and over, like I'm trying to catch you off guard with it. So it's like I'm gonna see if your answer change, if your answer stay the same, or if it's any like little small little tweaks in stuff to your story, I'm gonna catch it. So then I'm gonna know, right? So boom. That was the first time he said he ain't know. So I ended up asking him, did he get in a relationship after he ghosted me? He said yes. He went back to his ex. Him and his ex had been on for like 3, 4, 5 years. I said, dang. That's all I could say though. I didn't know what to say. I don't even remember how I felt about that. I don't even remember if my feelings was hurt or not. But my feelings probably was hurt the whole time. It just didn't feel like that was hurt because I was already hurt. That's real though. So boom, after that he told me he got back with his ex, right? And so I was like, so why'd you quit talking to me? Boom, asked me again, I'm guard. He said, I did like you at first, but I just don't know what happened. Okay, cool. We sat there in silence for a little bit. In the silence, I just heard. I say, what? I said, is you over there eating something? He said, yeah. He said he was eating Mike and Ike's, the blue box. I said, this must be the first thing you ate today because you going in. Or stuff like that. We started laughing about that. Then we started laughing. We started talking. After birthday, he started getting vulnerable, right? He asked me, do I ever think I've been in love? And I was like, I'm not sure. I really don't know if I have ever been in love because I really don't know what love feel like. It was like, he asked me, do I think I found my soulmate? So, that's when I was like, I don't know. Because after I stopped talking, I have not talked to nobody. Because mind you, whenever I stop talking to a man, it don't go right. I got to stop talking to a man for a long, very time. Because I gotta make sure I'm right for the next man. I gotta make sure I'm right for the next man emotionally, mentally, and romantically. So after him, I really didn't talk to nobody. And I was like, do you think that you found your soulmate? So he hit me back talking about something. I don't know. I probably did, but I think I messed it up. And things of that nature. So that's why I was like, I said, well, from listening to the things that you told me, you changed for the better. You got your life on the right track and you doing, you in a better space and place in your life right now. So if you go back to them and you let them know that and you actually show them that, they might give you another chance. He was like, yeah, that's the thing, but how many chances they gonna give me? Me personally, I might not be the fastest person in the race, but I'm daggum showing up the slowest. You know what I'm saying? I already knew that he was talking about me. So I just let him know. I was like, I don't know. I said, I only give 2 chances though. Anything after that, I don't give no more. So if they anything like me, they probably done with you. But if they not, then they might give you another chance. Just go and go see. Like, just gonna see how they work for you. Like, how they go. And whatever stuff like that, right? So right in that moment, in his vulnerable state, y'all probably might think it's a bad thing, but I really don't care. I'm gonna get my answer. In his vulnerable state, I asked me, I said, so why did you stop talking to me? He said you gonna be honest. What? Are there other options? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of question is it? Of course I want you to be honest. I don't want you to lie to me. One of the reasons was because I never let him come see me. Mind you, that's a lie. He said somebody come to see me one time because he literally said, when I come see you, is it gonna be okay if I break my gun? I said, you're not gonna use it on me, are you? Hands up, don't shoot. Like, I'm not in enemy territory. Like, I'm not your opposition or nothing like that. I'm not no opponent, right? Like, he said, no, why would I use it on you? Exactly. So then that was 1. 2, he said because we was not doing grown-up stuff. Having sex, nigga? Like, you cut me out because we was not having sex, nigga? You can't even say sex. Excuse me. You talking about because we weren't doing grown-up stuff? I said, first of all, that is immature and childish. Second of all, I told you from jump, I don't be hunching. I'm a virgin. I don't plan on hunching for no long time. You even praised me for it. You gave me flowers for it, talking about some, oh, that's good. Stay that way because that's how you swap spirits, how you get connected to the wrong people, woo, woo, woo. But here you are in my face again telling me that the reason that you cut me out because we was not doing grown-up stuff. That was crazy to me. So I cussed him out on about that. I went in about that and things of that nature. And we kept talking about, like, we was in like a little vulnerable state for a little bit more minutes. And he was talking some dude. I think he can stop being gay or bi, or the case may be. I don't really know, boo. I don't really know what you can and can't stop being and things of that nature. And then, hold on, let me say this, because he said that he stopped talking to me because we weren't doing grown-up stuff. Then he gonna try to come up with a rebuttal, talk about some, but I'm ready when you ready. Well, as of right now, I'm really ready for you to shut your daggum mouth. Is you ready to stop talking?
Cause I'm ready for you to stop doing that. First of all, you said you stopped talking because we were hunching. We wasn't hunching. Then you gonna say that, oh, I'm ready when you ready. I'm ready to slap you in your mouth. I'm ready to turn your lips upside down because you're making me irritated, and I don't like when folks make me irritated. Not at all. So boom, after that, some told me to ask him. I don't know what told me, but some of my spirit did. Told me to ask him if he's in a relationship. He said it's complicated. I said, what? Complicated? I said no. Cooking rice is complicated. Parallel parking is complicated. But are whether you are or are not in a relationship is not no complicated. Like either you is with somebody or you ain't. He said he don't know. He said we ain't talking a couple days. He said they're in a bad space. I tell him, baby, I say, I don't care if you're in a bad space, a good space, a rocky space. As long as you was in a space with somebody, you still in a relationship. And I don't really play all those games with no man in a relationship. So after he told me he was in a relationship, I shifted the conversation to a whole nother gear, a whole nother setting. And I started giving him relationship advice. I asked about his relationship, asked him what do he think he could do better, what do he expect from his partner, and whatever he wants from his partner, can he reciprocate that, and things of that nature. And honestly, I feel like I was sad a little bit, but I wasn't too sad. But it was like kind of like a moment of awakening, because like the first time I came to you, you was broken, you was out of a relationship. The time, I don't know if I said this, but we were talking, we stopped talking. He ended up going to Memphis and hunting somebody, and that was something they butt loose. You hunt somebody with a loose butt? I was never your type. Like this thing tighter than the fresh pair of vice grips. I'm talking about hole so tight you probably thought it come with a cold. You know what I'm saying? A lock on the combination. We started back talking because that went bad. And then, boom, you text me on TikTok because you and your man in a rocky place. Here we are again. Because you and me in a rocky place. So I'm just like, daggone. Jeez Louise, crackers and cheese. Every time you was in a bad space, you want me to hear you again so you can break me again. This is when the conversation started to die down and stuff like that. What had happened? I was talking and in the middle of me talking, he was quiet. Like I didn't realize how much I was talking until it got to the point where I asked him a question. He didn't say nothing back. So I say, hello? He said, I say, you sleep? He say, I was. I say, why you ain't just got the phone then? He said, if you want to get the phone, then just say that. I said, I do. Cause I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was like I was like in a really like shaky place. Cause even though I did miss you, I didn't want to miss you. So I didn't want to do nothing that make me miss you deeper. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up getting off the phone. I ended up sending him a scripture, like a little protection scripture and things of that nature. I told him to like meditate on it, like whenever you think about, like repeat it to yourself whenever it crosses your mind and stuff like that. So we got off the phone, girl. I ended up going to the house. Now, mind y'all, we was on the phone for like almost 3 hours. I want to say I went to the house like 3 times. I go in the house. I'm just up thinking about it all night. Like I could not sleep. I'm tossing and turning. Cause there's so much going through my mind, like, oh my goodness, you got a boyfriend? Like, you texted me again cause you the bad stuff with your boyfriend. Then I missed you. I shouldn't be missing you cause you got a boyfriend. Not only cause you got a boyfriend, cause you did me wrong like 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,000 times. And now here I am, just got the phone with you, missing you, but I shouldn't be missing you, but I am missing you and I shouldn't be. Like, my mind is all Katie one, but like I'm literally in a state of confused realization right now. So boom, I end up falling asleep, don't know how. Wake up the next morning, he texts me, we talk about the scripture, and then I asked him about if he utilized the advice I gave him about his boyfriend. He said he taking it into consideration. Talked to my friend about it. I talked to one of my friends about it, and she gave me some real good advice. But you know, sometimes it's not the message that throw you off, it's the messenger. Cause me and my friend was going through the same thing at the same time. Like, you was giving me some good advice, but girl, you going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I appreciate you, love you, but your advice really don't hold no weight. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I got this other friend. She stands on business. She stands on business and nothing but. You would think the flow was business or the brand of her shoes was business, the way she stands on business. So it would be more, her advice would hit a little differently than my other friend advice would. And so I was like, I'm not going to call her. I'm not going to tell her. That's why I told my other friend, I end up calling her, I end up telling her. I'm telling her, like, oh, girl, I was on the phone with him. He let me cuss him out. He said, you know, he don't like me for him and cussing him. He asked me about Mickey Mouse. Seems so interested. And the whole time I'm talking to her, she just sitting there quiet. She's taking it in. Really listening to what I got to say and stuff like that. And I get done. She was like, well, of course he gonna let you cuss it. Of course he gonna let you cuss at him if he's trying to get back in your good graces. Okay. Of course he gonna bring up the things that he remember to make you feel good, to make him feel like he was really thinking about you so he can get back into your life. Okay. She said, and it's not right for him to ghost you for so long. After what have it been, a year? And when you want to talk to him, he wasn't showing up. But as soon as he want to talk to you, let him right back in the door? Okay, again. She said, that's not fair to yourself. That you allow that, that you allow him to do that way, and you allow him to come back in so easily. But hey, that's just me though. And she hit me with the, she hit me with the, that's just me. That's real though. That's real. So I'm like, okay. We talked about it for a little bit longer. Got off the phone. I went in the house. I texted him and I cut him off. I saw him yet again, another long paragraph. I'm gonna put it right here. Y'all can read it. I'm tired of this story time. I ended up going out to brunch with my friends. This was a surprise. The birthday brunch for me. Cause when I went for my birthday on February 27th, things went wrong. Things didn't go right. So boom.
Hey, here I come. Hey.
Where we at, lady? What we doing?
We at the experience land. I got sweet honey wings and I feel good.
Yeah.
And we all look good.
Yeah. Oh, cause you thought we forgot about somebody? We did it.
Exactly.
Oh. Yeah. Natural hair. What the fuck? That shit look good as fuck.
What how old are you? Huh?
Hand me one mimosa led to two mimosas led to three mimosas. Oh, it stopped at 3. I ended up getting drunk. I ended up texting him. I said, hey, what you doing? He said something, and I cannot find the messages nowhere in neither of my phones, and that's really irritating me because I know I screenshotted them. But I think I said in brunch with my friends, he said, okay, something like that. I said, oh, you want to talk to me? He said, yeah, I do, but I thought you was woo-woo. And so, boom. I think he told me to be safe. I was going to take him when I got home. My thing is, though, I was drunk, but I was sober by the time I got home. I didn't call him. I wanted to call him so bad. I wanted to text him so bad. But the fact he had a boyfriend, I didn't do it. I ain't gonna lie. All the other stuff would have went out the window. If he was single, I probably been dumb again. But the fact, the only reason I did not do that is because he had a boyfriend. Like, that's not the type of person I am. I don't do all that. And I also feel like the fact that I had him added on Snapchat made it a little harder, too. Because I was watching his stuff or whatever, stuff like that. And I mean, one day on his story, he posted like the not gonna lie link. And then somebody texted him and was like, why you playing me? Why you be playing something similar to that? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, so you just do this to everybody. I don't know if there was an assumption. I don't know if there was a conclusion I had jumped to. But after I read it, I'm like, okay, this is what you just do. I said, oh, so this is what you just do. He don't say, oh, I don't know him. And things of that nature. But like at this point, I was just over it. Like, I don't know. That was like the straw that broke the camel back. The crumb that sent the fatty in the cardiac arrest, amputated ankles and stuff like that. So I just cut them off. I blocked them. And my thing is, I'm gonna say this too, Apple. Whenever I block somebody on my phone, they need to be blocked on all my other devices. They need to be blocked on my second phone, my third phone, my iPad, and my iPod. You know what I'm saying? Cause why? I blocked him on my phone. I think like a week later, I went back to my iPad and seen that he had sent the message back. It's a good thing I didn't see it though, because I probably would text it back. We probably would still been talking a little bit longer after that. Or I probably didn't find the urge a little bit longer after that because I don't really, like I said, he had a boyfriend. I really just be trying to stay out the way. I don't really condone those type of actions, activities. And I feel like that was that. So, the end, I guess, but I did get some questions. I wrote them down. One of my questions was, were you in love with him? I actually don't know. I actually don't know if I was in love with him. I actually don't know if I wasn't in love with him. So, do you still care about him? I actually do still care about him. Like, to this day. Like, there was... Because my thing is... Do I still care about him? I think I do still care about him. Why were you embarrassed? So this was my friend asked me, she said, why were you embarrassed? Because the thing is, when I was going through it, I didn't talk to somebody about it because I was so embarrassed. And then my friend said, why were you embarrassed to tell people about it, talk to people about it? I was embarrassed because here I am, 20-something, 22, going through high school stuff. Because mind you, I never met this boy in person. We only talked on the phone. So it's like, why am I so emotionally connected to you? Like, why am I so emotionally attached to you if I never met you in person? We only talked on the phone. A little FaceTime, a little phone call, a little text. And not only that, you was not really doing nothing for me mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, nothing. So why am I this emotionally attached to you? There's no reason for me to be this deeply involved with you emotionally. So that's why I really didn't talk to somebody about it, because I was embarrassed. And looking back on it though, I really don't think, because I just could not stand him. And I could not stand what he did. But after, like, because now that I'm in a much better headspace, I'm thinking more mentally than emotionally, I feel like that I don't think that he's a bad person. I think that he's just a hurt person. And one thing that I know is hurt people gonna hurt people, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally. You know what I'm saying? Because I did ask him. I asked him one time, like when we was having a conversation on the phone, the last conversation. I asked him, how did you feel when I was like trying to love you, like, and I was showing you love and stuff like that? He said he was scared, and I feel like that is understandable. Once you've been through, because he said he didn't grow up, like he grew up off survival. I grew up off love. Well, I grew up off a little bit of both, though. Well, I won't say survival, but I grew up off love and a little bit. It was, some of it was toxic, but some of it was not, or whatever, stuff like that. But he said he was taught like, oh, men don't cry, get up, you don't have feelings, woo woo woo, and things of that nature. So it's like whenever somebody come in and the love is like genuine and pure and real soft and real patient, things like that, I can understand how the change might scare you a little bit, how the difference might make you fearful and question it. But it's like at the same time, that don't make it right. Like that don't make it okay. It's like you grown now. Like you cannot keep on blaming your childhood. You can't keep on blaming your adult actions on your childhood actions. Even though I do be doing that. But we're not talking about me, we're talking about him. So it's like I really don't think that he's no bad person. I just think that he's a hurt person and he was not used to that, and the uncomfortableness and the change made him uncomfortable, and which caused him to flee. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, like I say, I don't really think that he's no bad person no more. I used to talk to him about self-healing all the time, like self-healing, self-care, self-love, and things of that nature. Cause I remember one time, I really don't know what this guy do with nothing, but I wrote that down, so I'm gonna say it. He never complimented me. That's another thing. I don't understand how I was with him, because he never complimented me. Boy, I never been with no man that don't compliment me. I never been with no man that don't make me feel good before. So it's crazy that I was even talking to him for that long, or even like emotionally attached to him, and still to this day emotionally attached to him. Because I remember one time I told him, like, I went to the doctor one time, and girl, I was having the worst day of my life. I think my head was hurting. I was hungry. I was sleepy because I stayed up all night. My outfit was a mess. I was not feeling good. And some man walked by and told me I look good today. That changed my whole mood. I was so excited. I was so happy. I told him about it. He said, oh, you gonna get somebody head buzz. What? You mad because this man doing something that you supposed to be doing that you not doing? If I get mad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is the last part of this story time. If y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will try to answer them. So I'm gonna close it out by saying this though. About the whole thing, about the whole situation. I don't know if I'm healed from the situation or if I'm just used to the way the situation made me feel. Yeah, so tell your grandma, tell your grandpa, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your best friend, tell your worst enemy. Anybody with ears, tell them. Anybody with eyes, show them. Let them know that Sweet Baby Red is on YouTube. And it's a place to be because I'm who y'all want to see. I can't lie. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the Rogue Boys pipe. Mwah. That was a little dry, but
I tried to give you something that you never had. I tried so hard to love the hurt out of you, to show you what safety feels like, and to prove that not everyone leaves. But I learned, hurt doesn't just leave because love arrives, and love can't do the work that someone refuses to face. I kept pouring myself out, thinking my patience could soften your walls, that my effort could erase your scars. I thought that I could carry both of our healing. The truth is, I wasn't loving you wrong. I was loving you more than you were willing to be loved. And this is where I hold myself accountable, because it's not my job to fix what you won't touch. It's not your fault that you couldn't receive it, and it's not my failure that I offered it. The lesson was this: you can't love the hurt out of somebody who still clings to it. So I let go, not out of bitterness, but out of acceptance. And I see now, healing is a choice.
Boy, they make me feel as though I am. When to you I'm unimportant. You the type that cause confusion. I'm the type believe excuses. I'm the type that's really stupid if I'm being honest. I'm the type believe in words when your actions honest. Unimportant, you the type that cause confusion. I'm the type believe excuses. I'm the type that's really stupid if I'm being honest. I'm the type believe in words when your actions honest. I'm the type to give my all without receiving nothing.